on. So, fake Skip 2.0. I don't know how you really know him, but he definitely bootleg Walmart Skip. No disrespect to him, but I'm
That's
just keeping it,
like,
huh?
that's what he looked like.
Yeah, exactly. And Stephen A. know he did that shit. That's fucked up, Stephen A. Like, why would you even like? You think you fucking funny? Like, let me get this dude who look like Skip and talk like Skip and act obnoxious like Skip, but he from Boston or he from New York. He got that New York accent. Is it New York? Yeah, whatever. Huh?
It's New York.
Yeah, in the New York accent. He talk like that. But anyway, it works because you only have him on a show like once a week or some shit like that. Whatever it is. So Shaq said we had to say about Steph. We already covered that segment a while back. Um, he called Steph top 10, whatever, or being the GOAT conversation, whatever, Shaq, whatever. But when Stephen A was talking to son, Mad Dog, I'm gonna give him respect, Mad Dog Russo, because he is entertaining. Uh, he was like, we gotta listen to Shaq. What Shaq like a top 5 center all time? And Stephen A and Jay Williams, like, they were about to call up the Bloods to jump the man. Like, whoa, like what the fuck? Like
I'm
you
sure
know,
Steve said something like, "I categorically disagree with your asinine statement you just uttered."
pretty much.
That
So
plat.
uh they started name dropping. I think he said Kareem,
Right.
Wilt, Tim Duncan, Hakeem,
Dunking the
and
power forward.
and Moses Malone. You know
Moses
what's funny?
Malone. Oh Lord.
Wait,
That,
but the Tim Duncan thing crazy because if I told you Tim Duncan played center 10 years and power forward 9 years, what would you consider him then?
damn.
Right. So it like I
I always
it,
associate Tim Duncan as the greatest power forward of all time.
and
So
to me and you, we watched him in his prime where he was playing power forward. So that's probably why me and you got a program. But I could see somebody staying here center who, probably a generation behind us. So
right.
if somebody says Tim Duncan is center, it is what it is. But me and you not gonna consider him center. Fuck all that. It's too much switching. Like,
No, we know it's on his feet anyway, so it don't even matter.
huh?
I say we know it's on his feet, so it don't even matter.
There it is. Virgin Islands, baby. Virgin Islands. All right. So this is what I want to do. Uh, I know Shaq arguable top 10 all time, but I want to just do I want to rank some top. I want to rank the centers, top 5 centers all time. But we're gonna do 3 different lists.
All right.
We're gonna do skill. We're gonna do resume. And we're gonna do peak. And we're gonna see if Shaq top 5 all time. So I'm sure you sharp enough to where you can freestyle this. I hope the drink ain't kicking yet for you. Top 5 skilled centers all time.
So skill number one, I got Wilt.
Okay.
Number two, I got Dream.
Okay. I agree.
Three, I'm trying to give Shaq his credit because young Shaq was basically, I don't want to say Giannis, but
I
yeah,
wouldn't say Giannis now.
like I think he was more dominant than Giannis.
Well, we talking about strictly skill. And
Um,
I wouldn't consider Giannis a center either. So
uh,
I got Shaq 3.
I'm gonna go with my,
Unless you want to put in if you want to say it's too early, it is what it is. But unless you want to put
you gotta start putting,
Joker and
yeah,
Embiid at 3 and 4, and then put Shaq 5. Because I would have put Joker and Embiid because I was thinking Dwight Howard, even Kareem. I'm like, Joker and Embiid got them in skill.
nah. Kareem and Dwight, nah. Even though they both Adidas men, nah. But Joker. Yeah.
He's on he because it's cool to I think it's cool to put him in there because he already all time player in our books. So like he gon' whatever next what it is NBA 100 he already in there. So we're not even tripping on that. So I think we could consider his skill set an all time skill set for a center. So
So
he
yeah,
probably actually number one when it comes to skill, or at least two behind but you know, but I got back
hey,
three whatever.
led the league in assists. So
Huh?
I said, Will led the league in assists.
He did.
So
So,
I'll put Joker at 3. I'll put Embiid at 4 and Shaq at 5.
all right. Well, all right. So Shaq is at 5. So he is the fifth best center in skill. um, would you say Tim Duncan more skilled than Shaq? Oh, that's a quick one right here. Skill, strictly skill.
Yeah.
You got
Now
Tim Duncan above Shaq.
I forgot. I might have to put them Duncan at 3.
If you consider him a center.
Yeah, putting him at center, I might put him at 3. Just because of the defense. Tim Duncan could pass. He could step out and shoot. He had some moves. Like Joker nice, but he don't play no defense. And we talking Tim Duncan did it all. He really did it all.
I had to rethink that one. I had to rethink that one. But damn. Cause I don't want to knock Shaq for what he did, especially in his younger days when he was moving more.
It is what it is. I don't look at it as a knock. I mean,
And no, I'm saying I won't sell him short. I know I use the word knock, but I won't sell him short because what he was doing when he was able to handle the rock more. Yeah, I'll probably say Tim Duncan more skill. All right, let's move off skill. Let's move off skill. Now here's another one. Top 5 centers at their peak of their powers. Like if you want to go 1 year, fine, whatever it is. You want to go 2000 Shaq and 62 Wilt and 72 Kareem. But peak of their powers, top 5 centers all time. You don't have to say the year. I just gave you an example though.
I'm going with Wilt number 1.
Okay.
Uh, gotta go with Cap.
You go with
Kareem.
Cap over Shaq?
Yeah, dude. Cap dominated the 70s. Like Shaq had the 3 years. I ain't not.
But that's what I'm talking about. Just strictly peak. Strictly peak.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kareem fucking dominated damn near 2 decades consistently. Even when Magic came in, Kareem was still 20 and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so I go with Cat 2, then I go with Shaq, and then Tim Duncan, and
So
then
we consider Tim Duncan a center in these conversations.
I mean, might as well.
All
Anyone.
right. So to be clear, Shaq not top 5 in skill then if Tim Duncan considered a center.
Oh yeah, I don't think I put him in the top 5 in skill.
And Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq.
All right.
Yeah, I put Embiid at 5.
Okay. All right. So let's finish with the peak. So peak, you said Will Kareem, then Shaq.
Will Kareem, Shaq, yeah, Tim Duncan, and then Dream.
Damn, would Dream be 5 in my book?
Hey, might have to go with Moses Malone.
That's what I was thinking. As far as peak, it's like
Moses won
damn.
and won MVP the next year with another team. But I'm gonna go with Dream. I'm going with Dream.
Yeah, that's I guess Dream cool because if you think about it, Moses didn't make it to the final, so you got with Dr. J. If you think about it, he
Yeah,
led the league in rebounding, but Hakeem was constantly the best center in the league for the '90s. I think David Robinson was a competition at best. I don't know if
and
if y'all listening and watching, subscribe to the channel and tell me I'm wrong. So it is what it is. All
Oh,
right.
oh,
Last one. So wait, so Shaq top 5 centers when it comes to peak. So we agree with that. Last one is resume. Top 5 centers with the resume.
well, of course, Kareem, #1 resume.
Okay.
Might have to go with Wilt at #2.
Nah. Bill Russell plays center.
Fucking Bill Russell. Shit.
Hey, look, I'm cool leaving him off of skill and peak, but resume, I'm not leaving him off that.
Shit, might have to, yeah, I put him at #2. Then Wilt got a shit ton of records.
Yeah.
So Wilt,
I agree with you so far.
Tim Duncan, 5-time champion, 2-time.
Yeah, it's so weird when we put Tim Duncan at center, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna double check. Was it? I think he played 19. It was 10 at center and 10 at whatchamacallit.
And then I go with Shaq. Got the outside of the 4 rings. I mean, he got that one MVP. It's like, I'm gonna go with Shaq just off the strength that he's Shaq. I'm gonna go with him at #5 though.
Yeah, I had Shaq over Dream, and it was tough, dude. Because the thing about it, Shaq won 1 MVP. I think Dream won 1 MVP. Dream won a defensive MVP, defensive player of the year. Shaq won 1 more finals MVP. Dream got two defensive players of the year, my bad. Shaq got 2 scoring titles. It's a thin line, but I think I don't know. It's Shaq. Shaq had 2 more All NBAs. I want to say.
And Shaq got he got 2 more rings, 1 more Finals MVP. So, yeah. Dude, Shaq could have really been.
So Tim Duncan played nine years as a power forward, 10 years as a center.
Dude, Shaq could have been the greatest of all time if he'd have really took his career serious. Even he admitted the shit. He was like, I probably left 8,000 more points on the board.
But that's the thing. I don't even like hearing that no more, man, because that's what it is. Like you go out there and you put the work you want to put in. He decided to take a step back, clown around. That's why you're not considering that conversation. I don't want to hear about the regrets. Nah, that's just me though. Because you hear niggas, you hear niggas talk like that. Like you hear Charles Barkley talk about, oh, he would have went to the Rockets sooner or stayed in shape. Man, shut up! You should have done that. You should have thought about that when you was there.
Jordan,
Like, one thing I don't hear Jordan regret neither one of his retirements, and I can respect that shit.
Jordan smoked cigars, had a gambling problem, and he was full of that yak at all times. I'm convinced Jordan played every game drunk.
And look, have you ever heard Jordan complain about 2 retirements or any regrets about his career? That's one thing I can say I can respect about it. You don't see no interviews like, oh, if I'd have done this, I'd have told Scotty this. Nah, he laid it on the table. That's how it is. I'm sure Wilt and Bill the same fucking way. Kareem too.
He said he regret playing for the Wizards, but I don't think the Wizards years was as bad as people said think it is.
I regret that because it's a stain, but it was a business move. So I mean, most people understand that shit.
Wasn't as bad. No, he got hurt. They was the #2 seed until they got hurt.
So, overall conclusion, Shaq is probably about 5.
Yeah, Mad Dog wasn't tripping. And
Yeah. Stephen A. Stop disrespecting Wilt in his time, dog. Like, look, if the 7-foot dudes wasn't in NBA, they wasn't in NBA. Don't act like Shaq wasn't tall. Shaq was tall. Shaq was 7'1". Shaq didn't start looking short till Yao Ming came in the league.
And Shaq was
So
pissed. He was gone. He was like, "Oh fuck Chris Mad Dog Russo up. If I see him in the streets, he ain't got no holes. Fuck him, bitch ass nigga." All that. Like, yeah, you probably number 5, Shaq.
about to say now we go by endorsements. You number 1. Ain't nobody touching Shaq in endorsement. I just seen Shaq in the commercial just now.
Man. And then when we talking centers, we putting Tim Duncan up there. He might be 6. You know?
Oh no, not Mike. If we talking sinners, he like that dream conversation different, man. That's a coin flip almost every time.
Listen, my name not Shaquille O'Neal Johnson, so I'm going with Dream.
Well, I ain't mad at you. All right, let's move on from this, man. We've been talking about Shaq and Tyler too long.